I got Donald in a Star Tours costume.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get it like? Was it something that Disney sold, or did you?
Yeah. It was actually like a costume, like by Ashley Eckstein. Like.
Oh, it has the orange shorts.
Oh, no, wait, it's not a Star Tours. Yeah, it's a Ahsoka costume. I'm
I
sorry.
was gonna say.
okay.
Yeah. It's not Star Tours.
There's somebody that's on Etsy that makes specifically cast member costumes
okay.
for new emos, and I bought most of them.
Nice.
Really cute.
Is this yours?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's hanging out.
I have a 50s Primetime Cafe one, a Sci-Fi Dine-In one.
Wow.
They have.
But to be fair, your 50s primetime one
Is the old one.
is the old cedar
Yeah.
costume.
It's not the new one. And it
Yeah, it's
didn't
not
look
the
like
pink
that in
one.
the picture, but I'm like, oh, all right, it's
Why did someone, Julie Benson just asked, what's the poop on the Space Mountain sitch?
What?
What's the deal?
No, poop on Space Mountain.
What's
Not
the
what
scoop?
people do
What's
in the
shit?
ball pit.
You mean like the manatee did to Nana?
Me?
Twice.
Twice.
Twice. Not once, but twice.
Twice. Yeah.
Hope everyone enjoyed that 36 minutes of nonsense.
it was really good.
Absolute nonsense.
Shouldn't
Not on
Katie
purpose,
be
though,
getting
right?
us back on the air, or are we on the air?
Are we back?
Oh,
Oh, it says stream is online now.
Okay.
good job. You know what my favorite part of the show is, and we need to do it from now on? Katie reading the super chats.
Please fix the super chat.
Okay, so what broke was Companion, which broke all of the buttons I used to do things.
Yes. That's what happened. That's what I was thinking.
See, this is why you should have used My Buddy instead of Companion.
Nah.
My Buddy was a robot toy I had as a child.
That's right.
Or is it My Pal?
No, My
Oh,
Buddy.
there was My Pal 2,
My Pal 2.
and then there
His
was
head turned into a
My Buddy
basketball
and
hoop.
there was
And then there was Kid Sister.
there's 2XL.
It's
What
not
was
My
Sister?
Pal Mickey, it was just Pal Mickey.
Kid Sister.
So Sabrina, I have to know, Hot Ones, were those real tears?
Yeah, I wasn't trying.
It was, oh yeah.
They were
It
just
didn't look like you
flowing.
needed to.
That was insane.
Like they were
Did,
there was no stopping it.
Did
They were
everyone's poop
automatic.
hurt?
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
Mine
Next
didn't. I
day,
wasn't
No.
there.
That was bad.
that
No, I
first one in
think
the morning.
I consumed enough yogurt that I was okay.
coded
No.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I also had to only eat one less wing than everybody else, so that might
Yeah.
have.
Sure.
But it was just as they went in.
Yep.
So when they came out,
Yep.
it was like, oh, that's not, oh, ooh, that is bad.
No, I didn't.
Allison
Although
decided to leave on that note.
I belched a
Go
few
cut a nap.
times, and it was definitely it brought fire right back up to my into my mouth, and I was just
Good-
like, oh, that I could have
good
done without
grief.
that.
But the, I will say, I don't
Bad
know.
curry.
What? When did
And I
we
had
eat?
curry
Like 8
On my
hours
hands
later?
for, like, there might still be a
Probably.
little there. I'm not
You
sure.
could
6
have
hours?
eat the
I
rice
don't
with
know.
it.
No, like
Probably-
3.
That was all it was?
Yeah.
I was
What?
It
starving.
was like 8 or 9,
So,
yeah.
like, because the wings were all like 8 all day, because I didn't
Oh.
eat anything leading up to that. And then I ate the wings, and then, like, I was just starving hours later. Like, I devoured an entire flatbread.
Yeah, we went to
Like,
Ellen
It
Compass.
was insane.
Nice.
It was very good.
Yeah, I went
like
home
Ellen Compass.
and my kid made a grilled cheese macaroni and cheese sandwich.
Yeah.
A grilled cheese,
Yeah, so she did-
macaroni and
Yeah.
cheese sandwich.
So,
Do
yeah.
you just mean a grilled macaroni and cheese sandwich?
Sure, that thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
okay.
She did that, and then she added on. She had some beef that she added on there,
Oh.
and did a grilled sandwich, but with macaroni and cheese in the middle.
Okay.
So what was the worst part for you? For me, it was actually my stomach hurting after.
Yeah, right? I had
Well, I
like
took-
stomach
Was yours
ache.
the heat?
Mine was
Over
the
the
heat because I
stomach?
took the
Okay.
antacid pill prior.
Yeah.
And then
I don't even want to
had
know what happened to Nana.
Tums
Nana
after.
returned the favor on the manatee.
Yeah. But mine was just the heat. It was just,
She was at the Living Seas. Come here, man.
yeah. And then, like, as I was, like, driving on I-4, like, I could feel the heat just, like, leaving my face. And it got to my eyes, and my eyes were just like tearing up and watering.
My favorite was when you got to Epcot, your face was pure white.
Yeah.
And then when we're under Spaceship Earth, everyone just looked at you and went, "Oh, Sabrina, you're very red." It was like you were in the sun.
Yeah, I was burning from the inside.
Wow.
Did you let the captain or you're okay?
No,
I didn't know because
kicked
they wanted
out.
us to leave.
Yeah.
So they very nicely came over, like, we have to
Yeah.
close at 4:30 because the park closes at 5 today. And we're like,
You know,
okay.
We're handing you pins.
Yep,
Here's
so
buttons.
get the hell out. Bye.
Yeah. We got buttons.
What?
We talk about the phone,
You didn't bring it, so no.
but I have the video and remix.
Next week we'll talk about the phone.
Really, we're going to get the phone.
vMix isn't working. Stop hitting buttons on it for now. Let's just get through the next 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Billy, get back in that room right now. The cake bake video needs to be edited. I just keep sending him videos. They don't stop. Oh. Billy, how about a round of applause for Billy?
Hey, Billy.
Worked very hard. I think Billy was the hardest working person in the company today, probably. He doesn't have to edit it now. He'll edit it tomorrow. But Cake Bake is, that's the job. That's the problem with this job is we don't control the schedule. You don't know when things are going to happen.
Never.
So we've been the last week and a half. We've been dreading every day. I wake up like in a cold sweat. Is it open? And then Rosanna wants to kill me because every day it's early. She's like, "Can we sleep in?" I'm like, "No, the bake shop's not open yet." It's at the point where she's like, "I'm going to sleep on the sofa rather than you wake me up to yell that the cake bake shop still isn't open yet."
I don't know why, but in my head, I just turned all of this into a musical, and it's literally you throwing back the covers and like sitting up and being like, "Is today the day?"
And you're like, "No!
And like Rosanna's like, "Oh,
Save your
that's funny."
$26." No,
Do I
but then
get
also
cake today?
Tuesday and Thursday, we all got up like every 15 minutes at 4 a.m.
I was up all
Nana
day
never even
Tuesday,
went to
Thursday.
sleep, in fairness.
Never.
Because it's like, when are they going to put tickets up? It's Universal. Who knows?
Yeah. But
It
didn't
was
they
a
do it like 3
different
o'clock
time.
in the
They didn't even
morning?
put the hotel reservations up at the same time as the tickets. They're just like, who knows?
And
And then they told us to link people. Nana's linking 8 people to her account. And then we go to buy tickets. It's like, oh, you can only buy for you.
nope, didn't work.
Yeah, they're
then-
catching up, though.
And then I didn't
Universal's
have a corn dog
catching
tomorrow.
up.
So it's a great week, right?
The race to
corn
the
dog
bottom
tomorrow?
continues.
I do have an awesome corn dog tomorrow.
But on the
the
bright
corn
side,
dog?
Nana, now, Cake Bake is done.
Yes.
Epic Universe tickets and hotels are done.
Thank you, Figment.
It's all done. You might have to eat a corn dog tomorrow.
What
I
corn
will-
dog?
That one?
1 corn dog and a cotton candy.
I don't think we're going to send you guys to breakfast. I think we're going to skip breakfast.
Eh?
I think we're going to skip Cake Bake Shop breakfast.
Well, I'm not going.
I'm not going.
I'm going. I'm sleep in the morning.
Allie is going to eat cotton candy and a corn dog. Or you?
No, I was going.
Oh,
I was
okay.
going around like noon, if you're okay
Oh.
with it.
Oh,
Because
okay.
people was
Corn
asking, they didn't tell us.
Oh.
So it's gonna
It's a
be
mystery.
it's gonna be a mozzarella corn dog or jalapeno popper. I don't like jalapeno popper, so I don't know. I might not.
Were you?
But I
Did they
mean,
used
to
to
be
call you the
fair-
jalapeno popper queen? Is that a thing?
No, never.
Just the corn dog queen.
Oh my God.
So are you going to do the fries?
I'm leaving.
Well, next week. Oh,
Yeah, maybe next week. Can I get through this weekend? I have to do the Broken Spell Lounge, Hungry Bear. I gotta try the $400 line skipping thing. I gotta fight the virtual queue for Tiana.
living the best life.
When are you back?
Monday.
Monday.
As soon as I get back Monday, we gotta do news today. Then Eric's back in town, so we gotta do the podcast Monday night. Then I have the Zoom with Tom, I think, after those two things.
We got Halloween
It doesn't
episode.
stop the Halloween episodes next week. Lucas is
bring your
missing.
past
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know where he is half the time
I don't
either.
know. He came for 3 minutes today. I can't find the Halloween decoration.
There's a lot of things happening in our living room
Billy.
floor right now. I'll just tell you that.
I thought we were doing the honest review on Monday.
That too.
Who's editing that?
You.
Ew.
I told you could find other editors. Do we have other editors?
Someone doing Hungry Bear.
Someone's doing Hungry Bear. All right.
3 videos on Monday.
Eric kept hiring graphic designers when we needed editors.
Did I miss the Space Mountain announcement?
How much time is left?
We had to have more time because it wasn't working.
No, we don't. I think that's moving.
Space Mountain plush. They've made it. I'm gonna make the joke. They made a mountain plush. They did it. I think they did it twice. There was the stupid Funko one with the face. There's that one that has arms and legs. Was there a wishable
wishable?
mountain?
Wishable.
Was there a Zoom? No, wishable. It was
what?
wishable.
A zoom,
Zoom,
zoom.
No, the Zoom with Tom is Monday.
No, Zoom
You
Zoom.
mean Zoom Zoom?
Zoom Zooms.
Zoom Zoom.
Yeah,
See?
that
Zoom
one.
Zoom.
I don't
Did they
think
not
that's
have
moving.
that too?
No.
No, okay.
I don't think
know what's
so.
going
Then maybe it's just the wishable.
Maybe they did.
I know
I don't
dogs get
remember.
zoom.
It's zoomies. My guinea pigs get zoomies sometimes. It's horrible.
Do you have a guinea pig?
I have 3 guinea pigs. I will show you what they look like. They're on my phone case.
Oh.
They're named after
Lucas.
characters from I Love Lucy.
That is true. So that's Fred, that's Ricky, and that's Mr. Foster.
Mr. Foster.
Mr. Foster, there's an episode of I Love Lucy where they bet that they don't gossip for like a certain period of time, and then Ricky makes up a story that Grace Foster is running away with the milkman, and then
Oh,
at the very
yeah.
end of the episode, like she paid off the milkman and Mr. Foster to like pretend that this was actually real to make it sound like she did not actually gossip, that he gossiped first to win the bet. So I named them after that episode, Fred, Ricky, and Mr. Foster. And I showed Lucas the episode for the first time after we named the guinea pigs. And he goes, "Oh my God, Mr. Foster has a gun." And he's looking at my guinea pig. Why do you have a gun, Mr. Foster? I Love Lucy.
What show? There's the Plush Mountain. Someone sent it. I hate those things. They're terrible.
Oh, do they have like an afternoon tea?
$10 iced tea. $10 iced tea. It tastes like McDonald's iced tea.
Yeah, Orange Matthew, you missed it. I did the announcement already. Sorry.
Wait a minute.
What? Are we down to 10? Oh, now
I think it's not
I'll
moving.
talk about it now. It's moving.
It is not.
It was at 12. Now it's at 10.
It did.
What are you eating?
Jesus.
From the box? Did you not mean
Allison can go at the box if you want.
whole
No.
thing? Do you want me to go get
I'm
it for
good.
you? I can go back.
All right.
Shouldn't his face be turning?
Yeah, well, I keep moving it back. I keep doing this. If I left it, the face would be turning, yes.
All right.
He's just going to watch it. No, it actually turns.
It's not moving.
I heard it clicking though.
It's clicking.
It's clicking. It's not moving.
The show's not, but this is clicking. All right, I will announce what I have to announce. So there are a number of anniversaries happening in important park anniversaries between right now and the beginning of the year, and even a little further into the year, that all have one thing in common. They all have one thing in common. The thing in common is Tomorrowland. And it is the reinvention of Tomorrowland over the years. So obviously when Tomorrowland opened at Disneyland and Disney World, it was a very different thing. There were no space mountains. There were no, it was flight to the moon, and a rocket would spin you around and all of these things. And it was meant to be more about, it was kind of like Epcot, right? You'd learn about what could possibly be the future. But then at some point someone was like, what if it was fun? And so Space Mountain came about, and that came about on January 15th of 1975. So if you're doing your math, January 15th of 2025 would be the 50th anniversary of Space Mountain.
It's moving, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eric's got it. Eric's moving it right now. So, I haven't heard anything that Disney's doing anything. It's 50 years of Space Mountain, but also in 1995, something really interesting was completed, and that was something important to my childhood and probably many of yours. That was New Tomorrowland at the Magic Kingdom. Whether it was Sunny Eclipse at Cosmic Rays Sunlight at Starlight Cafe, the extraterrestrial alien encounter, the Timekeeper, or the version that we all know and love, Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress, all happened at that time. And so the nice thing is we happen to know a lot of former Imagineers who worked on a number of these projects, including Brock Thoman, who we are not sure yet, but might be the last living Imagineer to have worked on the original Space Mountain, the first ever. And so Brock will be back. He was, of course, at Stage 89. Brock also worked on creating the Chinese theater for the Disney MGM studios. Brock will be back with us in January to talk about working on the original Space Mountain. We are working on finding anyone else who may have been involved in that. We don't know if we're going to. But the nice thing about this event is we are celebrating the reinvention of Tomorrowland throughout time. So since we're celebrating 50 years of Space Mountain, we are going to celebrate all of the Space Mountains. We're also marking 30 years of Space Mountain de la Terre à la Lune, or I probably butchered that right now, but that is Space Mountain from the Earth to the Moon in Paris. So Tim Delaney, who worked on that project, was the lead on that project, will be here to talk about that. Tim also worked on the Hong Kong Space Mountain. We also have an audio engineer who worked on that attraction, also bringing music to the Disneyland attraction, that Michael Giacchino score, which everyone knows and loves. We're going to talk about that at the event as well. And then, of course, Mike West and Paul Osterhout, who worked on New Tomorrowland, and specifically, very importantly, the extraterrestrial alien encounter. We're going to have a whole panel on that bad boy, which is something I've been waiting to do forever. So this is going to be a great event celebrating 50 years of all the Space Mountains around the world, 30 years of New Tomorrowland, and just celebrating a celebration of Tomorrowland in general. We do not have a name for the event yet ready for you. We do not have tickets ready to go on sale, but I will tell you when you should block out your calendar. The event is going to take place January 15th through the 18th. On January 15th, we will actually, if you want to make your park passes now, you can. We are going to go to the park on January 15th and actually celebrate the anniversary. So we will go, and we all together, however many people show up, doesn't matter. We'll have a good time. This is free, by the way.
Free!
You won't have to buy admission. You will need to buy admission, obviously, for other parts of the event. But to come join us and have a fun day in the park, just come out on January 15th. We're going to ride Space Mountain. We're going to celebrate also 50 years at the Magic Kingdom of Carousel of Progress as well that day. And then on Thursday, January 16th, we will have a special themed episode of WDW News Tonight, which will include the return of Where in the World is Tom Corliss. It will be back.
What?
Yes. Then on Friday the 17th, if you came to Stage 89, some of this is going to sound familiar. On Friday the 17th, we will do what we did at Stage 89, which is the night before the event. We will open the studio. We will have tables out. All of the Imagineers who are part of the event, you will get to meet them, take pictures with them, get a lithograph signed, and we'll have a beer truck or something of the sort available to you as well as part of that evening. And then on Saturday the 18th, we will have a full day of panel presentations from right here in the studio. You can attend in person, or of course, we will sell streaming tickets once again for this event. It will not be 2 days of panels like Stage 89 was. It will be a single day, and again, focused on 50 years of Space Mountain and 30 years of New Tomorrowland, sharing stories of the creation of Sunny Eclipse, Alien Encounter, the Timekeeper, and then again, our hopes are to have important people who worked on every Space Mountain ever built around the world. So I think it'll be a great time. We're excited about it. I like that it's a little different. We've done a lot of park anniversary events, but we've never done an event focused on a theme like a land. and all the timing seems right. Space Mountain is, as much as we celebrated Tower of Terror, and Tower of Terror is incredibly important. Without Space Mountain, maybe there never is Tower of Terror. And without Space Mountain, there may not be a Disney World, right? Like, let's remember that was in the middle of the oil crisis. That was not a good time, and that was kind of the only thing that kept them going through that rough period was Space Mountain. It's the thing that made Disney World really special and unique and a tourist mecca, really and truly. So. It's an important milestone to celebrate. And again, guilty pleasure-wise, I cannot wait to spend an hour or so talking with the people that made Alien Encounter about what worked, what didn't, and what could have been. So block out your calendar. Again, if you join us for some, you could join us for all. Whatever the case may be, January 15th through the 18th, 2025. We plan on announcing this to the public very, very soon. If you are a WIGS member, you will have early registration opportunity to attend in person. Just like Stage 89, we have limited space in the building, and so we can only put so many people in this room. Obviously, everyone can stream from home if you can't make it. So stay tuned for more information on our Tomorrowland event coming very soon.
So that's it? I thought we were getting a plush. Didn't you hear something about a plush?
I know. I'm really
we
disappointed.
were
It's
getting
not
a
a
plush.
Space Mountain plushie.
Yeah, I thought we were getting a plush.
Fine.
Did you think we're getting a plush?
I did.
Do you
I
want a
I-
plush?
Plush
I would
or a
love-
little
Do you want a plush?
Yeah.
I need a zoom. Katie, I need a zoom lens here.
Oh my god!
I want a plush.
Oh my god!
Okay.
I'm not even supposed to show this
No,
yet.
you're not.
Did you know, Nick? Did you know? Oh my god, he just shrugged.
Not even supposed to know this yet. Show this yet.
You can just say there is a.
No, he
forced.
forced my
I
hand
did.
now.
I kind of did.
Obviously, when we did Stage 89, there were a number of special merchandise items, including Dinosaur Gertie. We also did the great Tower Terror button-up shirt. So we're going to do a number of items to celebrate 30 years of New Tomorrowland, 50 years of Space Mountain, etc.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, we ran out of time. Bye, everybody. No, I won't.
Oh, you're
I
doing
won't
this.
leave you guys hanging like that. So we're going to do a plush. This is something, for as long as we've talked about Gertie, we talked about this one. And this is important because it's just never going to happen otherwise. I like that Nana's coming to look at the back of the camera. It just looks like I'm
excited.
playing on my phone.
So excited.
So I want to tell you, as of right now, I believe this is going to be a limited edition of 1,000, but there will be a limited edition of 100 version that will come in a collector's box with a pin and a sticker. There will only be 100 of them, but there will be 1,000 of these plush in existence. We hope to get these in time for the event. It is not guaranteed they will arrive in time, but they are happening. They are being made.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Billy, can you get closer?
Come in closer. Closer, children. Yes.
Oh my god!
So I don't know if that's focused or not. We are going to make, I could have just sent you the graphic in fairness. We are going to make a Alien Lounge Singer plush. Wink, nudge. And yeah, that is the amazing Astro organ in front of him. That's going to be there. I don't know if we froze, there we go. The other thing I've been told is possibly the Astro organ will play music. Nick didn't even know that.
I told you we need to make that happen. You were like, we can't make that happen.
So this is going to be, it's going to be a little less cuddly than Gertie because we want him to have the organ and we want it to be a cool display piece. But we are working on it. We're actively working to make it happen. We're trying to rush it in time. We're trying to rush it in time for the event. We hope it'll make it. But if not, there are other products in development for the event as well. Similar to Gertie, we gave a first opportunity to those registering for the event. That may happen with this also, not sure yet. The limited edition 100 set may also be exclusive to people who come to the event because it is in a nice collector's box and we'd rather you carry it home than us try to ship it successfully. So there is that aspect of it as well. But yeah, That is the next big thing coming from Carousel of Products. Again, it'll be a big company-wide celebration for all this Tomorrowland stuff. So not only that, you will see a lot of YouTube content and website content that ties in to the event as well. We're also working on an event gift that I'm not spoiling the event gift. The event gift is something we've never done before. It's not a pin, it's not a plush, it's not a shirt, it's not something you wear. It is something, it's not marshmallows. It is something wholly unique that means a lot to one of the anniversaries that is part of the event. And
Is it edible?
No,
Clone up Tom.
it's not edible. But
Clone up.
so there you go. So
Are we
we're
selling
excited.
the
I'm super
tires?
excited. What was that?
I said, are we selling the tires
The
from
tires for what?
Rocket Rod?
I wish I had the tires from Rocket Rods. That'd be great. I just have the sign. So
I have one of
there's
the
also going to
big-
be some updates to the museum in time for the event. There's a lot of cool stuff we're working on.
Do you have the Fab Five in their suits, the Astro suits?
What about their Astro suit?
Do you have those
What do you mean?
full
Like
sets? They're in astronaut suits.
the plush?
Yeah, the little beanies
Yeah.
from both sets.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite when they came out. I just like them.
They are very cute.
Yeah.
Tom, can we assume that's the return of WDW News Tonight in 2025?
The return of News Tonight in 2025 is actually the Thursday before. It's going to be on January 9th, and it is another special episode. It is Tom and Nick's Dino-Rama 2 Extinction. Because that is 3 days before the closure of Dino-Rama. So we're going to do the Dino-Rama show one more time, obviously the last time, because Dino-Rama ain't going to exist anymore.
It's also my birthday.
So big shows, we're coming back with big shows on December 9th, or January 9th and January 16th. It's going to be an exciting time. That's it, we're gone now. Remy said time's up. Good night, we'll see you next week for Halloween. If I find the decorations. Where are the decorations?